can embed it in your spirit. And if he can embed it in your spirit, it will start to stir up in your thoughts. It will begin to control your mouth and your tongue. And then the enemy will make you believe that that is the right thing to do, that is what it is. So listen, family. So without further ado, listen. Thumbs up in advance. Subscribe if you hadn't already, and go ahead and hit that notification bell up there while you're at it, because you don't want to miss this video. Now let's get to it. Hello, family. Words of encouragement again. Reprogram your mind, your thoughts, your movements. You have to reprogram things to what you want them to be. You know, that's why you have to think growth. You have to think destiny. You have to think where it is you want to be in your life. And you cannot let anything stop you. You have to watch it, because according to what you surround yourself with, well, if it's programmed in your mind and you start to linger on those thoughts, they will begin to stress you out. And if you wake up with negativity on your mind and, you know, without purpose, you know, you don't have vision, you know, you don't have something that you're striving toward, then it can cause you setback and default in your life. And with setback and default, you begin to act on things instead of trying to push yourself, you know, instead of fighting for your purpose, fighting for what you want to be. That's why you have to be able to control your mouth, because your mind will control your mouth. If you are thinking things and your heart is set on those things, then guess what? What comes out of your mouth, you will be wanting to take back. But see, once it's out there, it's out there. That's why we have to watch it. Listen, surround yourself with people who have visions, who have dreams, listen, who aren't negative, you know, who don't wake up for destruction, you know, who don't live to try to tear other people down. That's why I say social media, this thing could be a blessing or it could be a curse. It is what you make it. So I just wanted to leave you with these words of encouragement. Reprogram your mind, you know, your thoughts. It is everything. You can really get to where you need to be in life if you block out what needs to be blocked out. Listen, stop giving people easy access to your life, because there are some people that were assigned to tear you down, you know. There are some people that were assigned to destroy you. But if you linger on those thoughts, listen, you cannot get to your vision. You know, you cannot get to your purpose. You wake up for a purpose. Stop waking up worrying about what doesn't matter. You know, stop waking up. You can always prepare, you know, make preparations, like you have things going on in your life, you know, not letting things get the best of you. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to get that your thoughts is everything. You know, this mouth is everything. Allow what comes out of it to be motivational, to be encouraging to others. You know, you can keep it real without being destructive. You know, you can keep it real without tearing somebody down. You know, you have to understand that there are people that they are weak. So we want to encourage these people. We want to encourage them. Listen, where do you see yourself? You know, what type of mindset do you have? Block everything out that's coming to destroy everything you built. You know, all of your goals, all of your dreams. It is so easy for it all to be taken away, y'all, with the thoughts that you have on the inside of your mind, you know, with the things that come out of your mouth, you know. And if there's somebody that you feel like is delaying your path, you know, they're purposely trying to get you to trip and fall, putting stumbling blocks in the road for you, then you're going to have to remove those people, because you have to function. You know, you have a bigger goal in mind. You have some place where you need to be, and an enemy is always going to assign somebody to your life to try to knock you off that path. So, y'all help me. You're going to have to Stop giving people easy access to your mind. Your mind is what you make it. You are in control of your mind. You are in control of your thoughts. You are in control of what comes out of your mouth. So let that consider greatness, y'all. So that way we can be greatly rewarded. You know, God said, vengeance is mine. You don't worry about your enemies. Don't worry about the people, you know, who don't validate your greatness, you know, who don't care about the good in you. If you focus and linger on that, then your whole day will be messed up. Your whole day will be thrown off focus. Your whole day will just be off path. That's just what it is. You have to reprogram those negative thoughts in your mind and replace them with positivity. You know, replace them with purpose. You know, replace them with push. And just focus on what you have going in your life and how can you be ahead, you know, at all times, you know, and study and grow and learn. That is everything. We have to know that when we take control of our minds, we take control of our life. You know, you is in charge. You is in charge of what you set in motion. You know, you are in charge of praying. You know, praying, remove those stumbling blocks, you know, that you sometimes trip over. Listen, but you have to come back and get to what matters. You know, you have to learn how to pray that, look, God, keep me renewed in the right mind and the right spirit. You know, keep me elevated for purpose in my life so that I am not worrying about anything that is going to cause my setback. So, yeah, life can become a catastrophe if you allow it to. You know, if you see this world, it's a big old whirlwind. And it's spiraling out of control. Then you have to know that how you carry things out as you encountered it, you know, as you see it, is what matters. You can't change things around you, but how will you evolve over it, you know? So that's why the mind is so very powerful. And that's why the mind is, you know, it can control you if you allow it to. And then you're feeling some type of way because every day it seems like you're pouring into someone who don't see what's in front of them, who don't see, you know, the person that you are. I know it can become very frustrating. So I understand that sometimes you will feel sad. Sometimes, you know, you will feel discouraged. And as a human that we sometimes do. But do not let that dictate who you are, you know. That time will pass over. And then next thing you know, you're back on track again. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, it would be all perfect, but you can always make it better. Then you keep hoping that one day they will see your worth. One day they will realize the value that you carry in their life. But see, everybody will not get that. So y'all, we just gonna have to be real here for a second. People do not always see you as value in their life. Because you're always there, you know. You always, when they need you, they can easily just call you and you'll show up. And it breaks your heart that they don't see, you know, the purpose inside of you. You know, they don't see deep down inside of you. All they see is what you can bring to the table. But if you allow that to carry out in your mind and to dictate how you think and how you feel, and listen, how you treat other people. You don't have to treat people bad, but you don't have to give them your all. You know, that's why your space is very important. You have to recognize. That's why in those circumstances, if you don't be careful, you're always there. You know, the more power they can have over you, the more control they have over you, you know, because they feel like that you're going to always need them. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find yourself. You're going to have to find your destiny. And if that doesn't include them, then so be it. You know, because the better you will feel when you put a stop to it, when you set boundaries, you know, when you set things in motion, and when you say no more, when you stop letting the way they think control your thoughts, when you stop letting the way they feel control your actions, you know, and stop letting the way that they validate you controls what come out of your mouth. Then after a while, they start to realize that they lost something great. You know, once you have moved on, Absence make the heart grow fonder. See, now you're not there. Now you're not that puppet on the string. You know, now you're not letting them control your mind. You're not letting them control your thoughts, and you don't even hate them. You're just moving on in peace. That's why peace is very important. It is so very important that you move on knowing your worth, knowing who you are as a person, and now not letting them dictate and control every thought and how when you carry out your day, when you wake up in the morning. You know, you just have to pray for them and move on. Because, see, people don't like who they cannot control. You know, they don't like who, won't bow down and kneel to them. But you would be okay. Just do not let them have easy access to your life, because it will destroy